संभाल लेना, हमको संभाल लेना, हिम्मत हमें तो देना, मालिक संभाल लेना।
Thank you, sir. I deem it a great honor and privilege to welcome our chief guest, Sister Teresa, on this auspicious occasion. Sister, you have been a very efficient administrator and a disciplinarian. Under your able guidance, students excel not only in academics, but also in the field of sports. Your tireless efforts to instill the love for learning in the hearts of students is praiseworthy. Once again, on behalf of entire St. Joseph family, express my heartfelt gratitude for your benign presence on this glorious morning when we all are celebrating Republic Day of India. A very warm welcome, dear sister. A national flag is a representation of the country's cultural image and its ideology. It is a symbol of unity, pride, and sovereignty. Our national flag reminds us that the idea of a united India would not have been possible without a national flag accepted by all the states and people of India. So, I invite our Honorable Chief Guest, Sister Teresa, to raise the flag. I request our Principal, Sister Siji, to join her. I ask JB Sir to escort the dignitaries. My brain, body, and soul feel ignited when I see those three colors merging together extraordinarily. And I hope the same is the feeling of everyone sitting here. We have with us Ashish Sir and group to present a melody tricolor. Wordings of the song are Jhanda mera gagan lehraye, hawa mein fehraye. speeches for making us aware of the significance of the tricolor. गया प्रसाद द्विवेदी जी ने अपनी कविता में क्या खूब लिखा है, जो भरा नहीं है भावों से बहती जिसमें रसधार नहीं, जो भरा नहीं है भावों से बहती जिसमें रसधार नहीं, वह हृदय नहीं है पत्थर है जिसमें स्वदेश का प्यार नहीं। ऐसी ही देशभक्ति की भावना को दर्शाती हुई और हमें नए आगाज के लिए प्रेरित करने के उद्देश्य से मैं मंच पर आमंत्रित करना चाहती हूँ हमारे स्टडी सेंटर के अध्यापकगण को। इनके गीत के बोल कुछ इस तरीके से हैं। छोड़ो कल की बातें, कल की बात पुरानी, नए दौर में लिखेंगे मिलकर नई कहानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी।
छोड़ो कल की बातें, कल की बात पुरानी, नए दौर में लिखेंगे मिलकर नई कहानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी। आज पुरानी जंजीरों को तोड़ चुके हैं, क्या देंगे उस मंदिर को जो छोड़ चुके हैं। चांद की घर पर जा पहुंचा है आज जमाना, नए जगत से हम भी नाता जोड़ चुके हैं। नया ढूंढ है, नई उमंगे, अब है नई जवानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी। छोड़ो कल की बातें, कल की बात पुरानी, नए दौर में लिखेंगे मिलकर नई कहानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी। आओ मेहनत को अपना ईमान बनाएं, अपने हाथों से अपना भगवान बनाएं। राम की इस धरती को, गौतम की धरनी को, सपनों से भी प्यारा हिंदुस्तान बनाएं। नया ढूंढ है, नई उमंगे, अब है नई जवानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी। छोड़ो कल की बातें, कल की बात पुरानी, नए दौर में लिखेंगे मिलकर नई कहानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी। हर जगह है मोती, आप उठा के देखो, मिट्टी में सोना है, हाथ बढ़ा के देखो। सोने की गंगा है, चांदी की यमुना है, चाहो तो पत्थर पर धान उगा कर देखो। नया खून है, नई उमंगे, अब है नई जवानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी। छोड़ो कल की बातें, कल की बात पुरानी, नए दौर में लिखेंगे मिलकर नई कहानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी। जय हिंद।
आप सभी का हृदय से आभार। इस गीत ने हम सभी में नई ऊर्जा का संचार किया है और हमने अपने कर्तव्यों के प्रति सचेत किया है। Being republic is not only to be free and lead the life in the way we want, but also to fulfill certain duties that we have towards our nation. I request Aparajita teacher to come up on the stage for the Republic Day message.
Good morning, one and all present here. Today we are celebrating 73rd Republic Day. This day is celebrated to remember the historic moment when our nation became an independent republic country. As we all know, India got independence on 15th August 1947, and the country did not have its own constitution. Constitution was adopted by the Constituent Assembly on 26 November 1949, and on this day in 1950, our Constitution officially came into effect. On this prestigious occasion, let us not forget the real heroes and the martyrs who have dedicated and sacrificed their lives to protect the country. Just after independence, there were great challenges in the country to develop the infrastructure and to achieve all-round development without changing the real essence of cultural integrity. The country achieved great success in all spheres. Although we have seen a lot of economic development and achievements in these years, we still have many hurdles in our path. Improvements are still needed to achieve the common goals such as housing for all, better education, employment, and healthcare facilities. During COVID, our country has experienced sharp decline in economic growth and increase in unemployment. In the wake of tsunami of COVID cases, there was a great requirement of medical facilities, manpower, and adequate infrastructure. Close to 250 million children in India were adversely affected due to school closures, and less privileged students even ended up dropping out from schools. Over 1.2 lakhs of children lost both of their parents during the pandemics. As the challenges have come before us, the country will surely come out from all these adverse conditions and challenges very soon. This is also important to mention that India's 1.3 billion people make it the second most populous country in the world. But with an average age of 29, it has one of the youngest population globally. As the vast resources of young citizens enters the workforce, it creates a demographic dividend. This population advantage could play significant and critical role in achieving the nation's ambitious target to become a developed country of economic potentials. It is therefore necessary that the young population is directed to right direction. On this Republic Day, I hope no matter who we are, rich or poor, we all should continue to respect the values of our Constitution and should continue to serve nation by following our duties, so that as we move forward and continue to build our nation, we do not leave behind the foundation on which our country is built. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, teacher. for awakening us to the challenges and hurdles which are still there in the path of nation, which we have to overcome to achieve the goals set by our leaders, to forget about our differences and work for the betterment of our nation. Music has been one of the prime factors that has evoked feelings of patriotism in each one of us. Patriotism and music have been blended together in countless melodies over the decades to impart feelings of devotion, loyalty, and respect for the nation. I invite Gabriel Sir and group for musical recital. भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है, सबसे प्यारा गुलिस्तां हमारा है.
Hello. जान से प्यारा है, सबसे प्यारा गुलिस्तां हमारा है. भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है, सबसे प्यारा गुलिस्तां हमारा है. सदियों से भारत से दुनिया की शान है, भारत माँ के रक्षा कुर्बान है. भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है, सबसे प्यारा गुलिस्तां हमारा है. हिंदुस्तानी नाम हमारा है, सबसे प्यारा देश हमारा है. हिंदुस्तानी हिंदुस्तानी नाम हमारा है, सबसे प्यारा देश हमारा है. भारत माता की जय.
What feeling we have for our motherland. It's a great honor and privilege that we have with Sister Teresa. I request her to be here on stage to enlighten us with her inspiring words. sorry. Good morning to all. I thank each one of you, especially the principal, Sister Siji, for inviting me to be the chief guest of today. Though I was not feeling well, but I thought to meet you all, this is a good opportunity. So I thought I will come here and I just meet everyone. So it is a privilege to be a chief guest today. So I thank Sister Siji, the principal of the school, headmistress Sister Mini, and the Hindi medium in charge Sister Lada, and all my teachers. Though you didn't have children here, you had given a very good program. I was happy to meet you all here. Today, as we are celebrating the Republic Day, in 1950, when they got the 1945, when they got the independence, people were under slavery. So they were overwhelmed. They were very happy to celebrate the Independence Day. In 1950, when they got a republic, that they can choose their own leaders, they can have their own rules and regulations for their own people, for own country. They were very happy, but we have not realized the happiness what our country has gone through. We every time celebrate our Independence Day and Republic Day as usual thing, but we have not gone through these struggles. So as we are celebrating today, this Republic Day, let us also take some oath, because after 73 years, still our country is remaining the same. Our country is not freed. Do you all are happy to say that you are Indians and you are happy with the circumstances and what is happening in the country? We are not happy. We want to have change. We want to have a happy and independent country. But who can make this change? Only we, the teachers, because the future citizens, the future leaders are in our hand. If we can change the face of the children, the face of the students, we can change our country. It is in our hand. We have more responsibility than anybody else in the country, because the students are formed through us. Whether they are going to be a good leader or they are going to make any corruption, they learn from us. So I have a small message for you all, including me. Teaching is one of the noblest profession. The nobility of the profession comes from the truth that it is meant to help people grow into knowledgeable, mature and fine human beings. It is a difficult profession because teachers have to deal with the human beings. The human person is one of the most fragile of God's creatures. It is also probably the most demanding, because it deals with the human life. Every word and every gesture of a teacher either positively or negatively affects the students. And an encouraging word from a teacher can heal the wounds of a student and elevate his or her spirits. The influence can accompany the student even to the grave. A negative remark, on the other hand, can affect the self-image of a people for all his or her life. We believe that the future of a nation lies in the students. If that is true, then the future of the students rests solely in the hand of the teachers. The path that the teachers show will be the path that the future generation will be treading on. So teachers have the responsibility towards the present and the towards generation to come. The responsibility of the teachers is not only to give the students what they have, that is knowledge, but more importantly, what they are. Students have natural inclination towards imitating what their teachers are, rather than towards imbibing what they see. Hence, teachers should be skillful as well as role models for their students. So teachers, that is, give our maximum of ourselves to the children who are entrusted to us. Let us take this profession seriously and lead the children in the right path to make our students, better citizen, to change the face of our nation. People don't enjoy salt. They enjoy what is salted. We are the salt of the earth. We do not exist for ourselves. We are for others. Thank you. Thank you to everyone.
Thank you, sister. We as an educators promise you that we will do our best to impart value-based education to our students and contribute in making our country a better place to dwell. The preamble is the introductory part of our Constitution. It lays down the main ideals and objectives to be achieved by the government of a country. I request Jyoti teacher to read out the preamble to highlight its essence and make us all committed in making India a united nation.
I request all of you kindly stand up. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution. Please sit down.
Thank you, teacher. Republic Day teaches us to remember the golden heritage of our country and carry forward the legacy of our freedom fighters who laid down their lives for the welfare of the nation and its citizens. And we need to follow their footsteps to maintain the prosperity and unity of our nation. As we come to the end of the program, I would like to extend my gratitude to all the teachers who put up different programs for today's occasion. Non-teaching staff also deserve my sincere thanks for their cooperation in making this program a success. Many feelings may come and go, but the feeling when we hear our national song is magical. I request you all to stand up for the national song.